This is the same guy, remember the guy? These remember the guys from a couple weeks ago that kept calling it War Thunder 2? You guys remember that? That's this guy. But this guy, this time he brought a friend. He brought a friend. And I think his friend is way more knowledgeable. Do we think he's gonna call it War Thunder 2 again?
The Italian. The actual Italian, not the Italian Russian. It looks like a
Racism.
Chelsea boy. It looks intimidating.
The way the armor was plated, it was just so impenetrable. You call it a battle position, a BP, and the gun can come up and go lower and press lower than a regular tank and come down.
What? It can go up and come lower? What is he saying? Literally 10 seconds in, I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Oh, hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Total Recoil, where we explore weapons, equipment, and vehicles from some of your favorite video games. It's good to be back with you folks. I'm Israel Wright, former Green Beret, and I'm...
This is the guy that kept saying War Thunder 2, and he kept saying completely weird stuff. Hello everybody, my name is SteamySnuggler.
very excited to welcome our very special guest, former tank commander, Shelby Bragg.
Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Shelby Bragg. I was a former tank
Shelby.
commander with the 1st Cavalry Division. I held every role on a tank, from loader, driver,
Shelby.
gunner, and tank commander.
Right on, man. I'm very honored to be in your presence, Shelby. Thanks for joining
Awesome,
us, man.
thanks.
Today, folks, we're gonna be looking at footage from War Thunder. Have you played
The first one, not even War Thunder 2.
War Thunder?
All the time.
Yay!
Oh, that's the guy! This is the guy that keeps saying he plays War Thunder all the time, but he keeps calling it War Thunder 2. I don't think he calls it this video, because I think he probably read the comments, and the comments are full of War Thunder 2, question mark. So he's probably like, realized now to not call it War Thunder 2.
All right, good.
It's one of my games.
That's good. I haven't played it. I think we're in good hands, folks. Let's rock and roll. Let's do it. We're looking at like a prototype, apparently, that never kind of went into mass production.
Yeah, or maybe some mad scientist just decided, hey, let's make something crazy that we can't afford to make.
It's gonna be a fun job designing.
For those who don't know, that was the MPT-17, a joint project between Germany and America, and the predecessor to the Abrams.
New technology.
Oh, I would agree. Well, this is pretty cool.
It
Look at
does-
right there on the bottom left
before
in the
its time.
circle HUD. It has the crew occupants if you look closely.
Where they're at. Yeah, I can
Yeah.
see that where they're sitting. That's
Exactly. Like they're shooting an auto turret.
cool. Nice.
So that's
How-
possibly the loader, maybe?
Yeah, how old is the Crow system? This wouldn't be a Crow system. There's a guy in there right now, right?
Right, but no, a crow system is
crow
pretty much,
system?
you know, just a system. The name of it for the system is just them saying,
Thing is
hey,
on-
this is an automated system.
Okay.
I want to say early 2000s, possibly.
Let us know in the comments, folks. We love you.
Look at the
It's
top
from the
right.
60s. MBT-70 is from the 60s. You wouldn't get it, but MBT-70, the 70 in MBT-70 is because it was meant to be in production by the 70.
Right there when it said critical hit, showed you what happened to that vehicle when it was
Nice.
hit.
Did you play this one? Play War
yeah.
Thunder?
Love it.
Ah,
I love that. Look at the graphics.
I don't believe him, bro. Why does he keep saying that all the time? I love it. I play it all the time. I love it, bro. I don't believe
Stuff
you.
like that. It looks like one of that side gunner there with the turret, the mini
Right.
turret. He's actually sitting on the left-hand side of the tank.
Yeah. You look at that. See how it just injured the occupants inside?
Oh yeah,
So
that's
the different
cool.
rounds, and it tells
Wait, you can actually. Kirchenbaum, should we check it out? There he is. That's him. Uh-oh. Well, hey, hold up. Ew, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up here. Is he farming? Okay. I mean, he knows game. He knows game.
you what happened.
Crew knocked out. That's
Yeah.
oh, that's wild.
That's a thing. If someone gets knocked out in the crew,
This is not his. This gameplay over here, though, is not his gameplay. Last time they did this, he's reacting to footage, and the footage last time was in Spanish or Portuguese. It's not. This is not his gameplay.
you have to take their position.
Oh man, is there a lot of room to maneuver? Is there a place you could put him?
Why 14
You pull him
missiles?
out
You
of
don't
a
get it,
seat
man.
or something, lay him in the back?
14 missiles and only like 7 APFSDs.
Put them up top in the bustle rack, or move them around.
Yes, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, you still want them to be safe though. But like right there, look, it just see, took out the driver. You gotta drag that driver.
To but neck. No, I play this game all the time. Did you see it there? I took it to driver. Any War Thunder gamer knows this driver is not taken out. This driver is chilling.
Out.
Boy, War Thunder's got that amazing detail. He got damage on different parts of the tank, and it tells you what's happening to the
Right.
dudes inside. That's pretty cool. Do you miss it? You're out now. You're not driving tanks around much anymore. Do you miss it at all? What do you miss?
Nah, I missed the shooting. Shooting was real fun. Competition.
Yeah.
I also miss my crew. Different crews, you know, you learn different things. Look at that right there, hit inside the slope and knocked out the gunner, it looks like. Oh, that's pretty cool. Look, they just went into thermal mode.
Hey.
That's so realistic.
Do you have different optics when you're in a tank?
Oh yes, you have thermals in daytime. So you have black hot and white hot. So depending on the temperature of a target, you might have to switch to black or white hot. So the target will light up. So the target will light up brighter or darker, black or white hot.
Nice.
Okay.
I love it. I love the
He's
old
knowledgeable.
darker, like cold.
I think he is tank commander. He just has never played War Thunder.
Or look.
But he keeps saying
the
yes.
tank out of the way.
Do you have to clear obstacles with the tank at all? Do you train for that? Have you ever been faced with that?
So cars maybe, or different types of barriers per se. Usually you have an engineer team with you. You let them do that.
Okay.
Or an EOD team, because if it's,
He's stuck.
mines or something.
Yeah.
But if not, we are trained on that.
All right,
We have
cool.
different tactical variants of how we get through.
Do you have anything like a towing system where you got a winch in there or something like that if you need to pull something?
Old school style. Put those tow cables on the back or a tow bar, and you're towing out of there.
Yeah, I love it. What do you think about the readout and stuff on there? Pretty familiar?
Spot on.
I love the little carrier thing. You got the duffel bags thrown in back there.
Oh, we call it, the bustle rack. So you put your water up there, you put your bags up there. We actually roll the
Merkava?
tarp up there and we put our
I saw
bags
it.
in there and we waterproof it. So the tarp is waterproof, but we want to keep our bags waterproof as well. Put the bags underneath it, we roll everything up nice and neat. We call it a burrito roll. So we burrito roll it all up and our gear is safe.
That is
It
smart.
doesn't get wet or dusty and stuff.
Right on, that's cool. You find fun little things to do, like little tricks of the trade, little pro tips, and you're inside to make yourself comfortable and stuff inside the
Oh
tank?
yeah, definitely. You have your sponsor boxes on the side where you load up your oil, your rifles, your snacks. You gotta have your snacks.
You gotta have your
Have your
snacks.
cooler in the back, learn how to
What are we
play
even talking about
music
anymore?
throughout the intercom when it's just you and your crew just chilling, not on a mission.
Right.
But when you're just relaxing out, so.
Some chill lo-fi out in the field in the tank.
Oh, yeah.
I love that.
Chill
You gotta have a
lo-fi.
cooler. You gotta have your energy drinks. and
War
water,
to relax
cold
inside
water
it
is
too.
always refreshing to have, actually, I'd say.
Looks like they're scoping out the enemy.
So he has something in
Feel
there.
like
Yeah.
snacks.
Pushed out
What are you
round,
talking
there
about?
it is, hit.
Oh wow, yeah. You've mentioned things like Sabo rounds. Like, what does that do? That thing goes into, it's like a solid piece of steel, right? The
Right.
Sabo-
So a saber round is like a spear, but it's a rod. It's a tungsten rod, and with that rod, when it hits, the kinetic force moving so fast through the air, when it hits, it just hits the side of the tank or the vehicle it's in. Right there, it shows how it's like going through.
Yeah.
But this round is designed to try to pull anything and everything inside that vehicle out.
It's like
of
a
that
suction
small
kinda
hole.
thing?
Yeah.
Wow.
Think of it as a small black hole in theory. That's the best way of thinking of that round.
What is it? What is Bled talking about? What the f is he talking about?
In War Thunder, could you have like a World War I tank going up against like an M1 to A2 Abrams in this game?
You could actually.
Oh, okay.
Depending if you're playing in a private group, depending on different servers as well.
Okay.
They try to make it fair for everybody.
Yeah, right. Because I mean, in real life, a World War I tank's not going to stand up very well against a modern day tank.
Not at all. You see, he customizes.
Oh,
as well.
did he have a little
He had
custom skin
like
on
mad eyes on the front of the tank turret. That's pretty funny.
Any kind of customization in real life? You get to do anything, or you got to keep it pretty clean?
So for us, usually depending on the company you're in, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, or Delta, you get to name your tank and you put your name on the gun tube, starting with the letter of the company. So if you're in Delta Company, your tank might say Dragon Slayer.
Okay, I love that. I love that little
Jesus, that's a very cool name. If your name is called Dragon Slayer, that's pretty cool.
customization.
Or a guy we were in Charlie Company, he put Cookie Monster on the side of it. something to
That's a
lighten
very
up
good
the
one too.
mood.
Right on.
Cookie Monster's
Argentinian
really
tank
good.
TAM-2C. Did you do much training with like other foreign militaries at all in your time in it?
So actually I did it with Korea. They have a
Okay.
cool tank. Their tank kind of shadows ours in a sense, has our same barrel. I've did them with the Canadian Army as well.
Is that true? Does the Korean tanks have the same barrels as Abrams? Or do they have their own made?
German Army. I actually worked on a German post in Germany.
Yeah?
So I worked with the German EOD team, their army for 3 years recently.
Alright, nice. Oh, look at that guy. He had like the little, almost like a waffle thing on that tank.
The T-72 or T-90, he had reactive armor plates on the
Reactive
front. So they're
armor.
coming out right now. What he has on there protects him from certain rounds or even RPG.
Oh, really?
So when
Okay.
the RPGs hit that ballistic armor, it's like a small explosion to hit and it counteracts it. So
Okay.
it pushes that explosion force out from the tank
Okay.
and not inside where the crew's at.
Okay. It's designed that
He's
way.
he is knowledgeable sometimes. Talking about APFSDS, that was pure waffling. But ERA, he knows
Keep
what's
that
up.
force away from the tank
Right,
itself.
it
kinda
pushes
deflect
it out. So the plates, they absorb that impact and push it, or they evenly spread it.
They're getting real
Disrupt
close.
it.
Like generally, you don't want to get close when you're in a tank, right?
No, you don't want to be within 500 meters.
Okay.
Put them right there in the back of the gun.
Now you're
You don't want to be within 500 meters. Average engagement distance in War Thunder is like 250 meters. Smile.
trained for that kind of stuff. Like you're trained for like where you're aiming for at like a certain tank and stuff like that. What part do you want to aim at when you're aiming at a tank? Or
If you're
does it
firing at
depend?
another tank, you want to fire at the weakest armor points of that vehicle.
Okay.
That's why it's always important to study that vehicle. So weak points are usually where the engine's at, or on the side plates where the sprocket's at. Sometimes the sprocket doesn't have enough armor around it. You can't put too much armor because you'll weigh the tank down. So it's a design flaw that those tanks do have.
Oh, Israeli tanks. That's I'm partial, of course.
This is actually a crazy tank, the Merkava.
The Israeli tank?
Yes.
Oh, wow. What's crazy about it?
What makes it so crazy is that the armor on it and the way the gun depresses, it's called depressing when the gun goes up and down. The gun can go to a negative slope, come down. So it could be under,
Can other tanks not aim down? Can only Merkavas aim down? What is he talking about? The crazy part about Merkavas is that they can aim down? What is he talking about? Better again. What is the crazy part about the Merkavas? They can actually depress their gun.
Wow. What's crazy about it?
what makes it so crazy is that the armor on it and the way the gun depresses, it's called depressing.
Is it more than the Abrams? Isn't it just the same? Isn't like Abrams, Leopard, Merkava about the same?
When the gun goes up and down. The gun can go to a negative slope, come down. So it could be under, call it a battle position, a BP, and the gun can come up and go lower, depress lower than a regular tank and come down.
Oh. What might the advantage of that be?
More concealment. So more concealment means you're not gonna show the rest of the tank or the turret. And then the turret's real
about the
slim, as
same.
you see. So it's made
It's
so
about
if
the
you're trying
same.
to fire and you're in a BP tucked in, the only thing
If he actually knew what he's talking about, he would say the Merkava is special because the only main battle tank in the world where the engine is in the front, for example. That's one of the things he could have said. But he's like waffling about gun depression.
that shows is your turret barely. For them, they could pop out a little bit and still shoot and be safe.
You think also the angle we've talked about, armor plating angles, you think that also might be an advantage? It's a real narrow profile, looks like. Our round glances off.
The tab doesn't
So
count.
when you view this
a
tank,
light
there's
tank.
less imagery, I would say. When you look
Definitely
at the
not.
scope.
Okay.
So it's
A main
less
battle
to
tank.
lock on target. So it's harder to get a target on this style of tank.
It's interesting to see from country to country what the engineers were thinking in terms of what their priorities were and what they wanted to emphasize and what they wanted to go for. And
It ain't called whatever the f- they want, man. It ain't no medium tank. It's definitely not a main battle tank.
then maybe what they could afford.
Different tanks have different purposes. You know, some tanks are made to be in the open desert. The Abrams was designed for it.
Oh, okay.
Some are made for urban warfare. Britain tanks, their tanks have so much armor on top to protect them from RPGs from rooftops. So every tank is designed for
I
a
think
certain
he's trying to say that the gun is high up, less the tank pokes out over the ridge. Is the gun even higher up than like a Abrams? Isn't it like relatively to the turret? Isn't it about the same?
battle. But then they don't just have multiple variants of it. It's this tank is stronger in this environment.
Okay. German tank, Panzer. Hear a lot about the Panzer. I mean, looking at, like Saving Private Ryan, Band of Brothers, that kind of stuff, Fury.
That was a scary tank. The armor was so thick.
It looks like a chonky boy. It looks intimidating.
The way the armor was plated, it was just so impenetrable. At the time, the guns that they had, it took forever for the ammo.
It was just so... The way the armor was plated, it was just so impenetrable.
It was a scary tank. The armor was so thick.
It looks like a chonky boy.
The armor was so thick? Is the Panzer IV known to have really thick armor? No, it's not. Am I crazy? Isn't the Panzer IV... What? Am I crazy?
It looks intimidating.
The way the armor was plated, it was just so impenetrable. At the time, the guns that they had, it took forever for the ammo to even try to penetrate it. Or if it penetrated, it didn't. You gotta keep penetrating the same area.
Boy, you had to be really
In real life it was. Even in the early war, they didn't even use Panzer IVs that often. It was like all like short barrel, like Panzer IIIs, Panzer IIs.
accurate
Right.
with your shots and stuff. How accurate can you be? Is it pretty easy to be accurate these days with an Abrams? Like, you put that pinpoint shot pretty easy to target?
Oh yeah, so with the Abrams, it's easy. Literally, you just laze and blaze it, we call it. You laze your target and fire with the trigger and boom.
Laze and
and then
bla- laze
if
and
the
blaze it.
vehicle's moving, the computer will
Is it
compute
Top Tier
all
gameplay?
and track it and fire it. So it tells you if the vehicle's going 20 miles per hour, I need to shoot right here and
Top
the
Tier
round's
gameplay?
gonna hit the center mass.
Wow, it'll tell you where to lead.
So it does the computation for you.
Good thing we got that
Pretty impressive,
technology.
man.
Right.
Can you imagine back then, like old World War II type stuff, man? They had to do all that stuff maybe just in their heads, like math, like calculating where the shot needs to go or how to lead and stuff like that. It's pretty amazing.
Right here, they have a crew of 4,
That is true.
looks like.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can see in the diagram. That's pretty interesting. That's something I haven't seen in. That's something I.
Like a crew of 4. He's not right either way. What is, I don't want to flame this here too much, but what is he talking about? Why would he say a crew of 4? First of all, there's only 3 alive, but the full crew is 5. What are you talking? What the f is he talking about? Oh my
Calculating
god.
where the shot needs to go or how to lead and stuff like that. It's pretty
Why would he say that? Either way, he's wrong.
amazing.
Right here, they have a crew of 4, looks like.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can
Like crew
see in the
4, it looks
diagram.
like.
That's pretty interesting. That's something I haven't seen in. That's something I haven't seen
He
in other
plays his game, guys. By the way, he plays his game all the time. Reminder, he plays his game all the time. Thank you for subs, Elko.
games where it's vehicle based. They really put a lot of detail into the details of what's inside and where you're hitting and all that kind of stuff. So War Thunder, kudos to you for thinking of that kind of stuff.
Right.
True. War Thunder does have the best damage models in any tank game, Eyes of Klaus. True. No, he says this game. He said this game. He said specifically this game. I know you play small for it too.
The actual Italian, not the Italian Russian.
That's actually a nice vehicle. I've seen one of those.
What are these?
They had it actually when I was in Italy. They had it at, not the airport,
Dardo?
but like the port at the beach.
Okay.
And it was like set up around one of the embassies.
Almost looks like a hammerhead thing at the top. They got the two things on the side there. I don't know
Yeah,
what that
for
is.
two missiles.
Missiles. Okay, those are missiles. Okay.
So fun fact, I can speak on the German vehicles. Some of the Italian vehicles, they love to have propellers on their vehicles.
Really?
They love to have their vehicles forged in the water.
Oh.
So they want to go, but you have to think, remember every vehicle is designed for certain terrains. It's a lot of water, it's a lot of swamps in Europe, a lot of forestry. So therefore their vehicles, they want to be able to go in the mud. They want to be able to go in the lakes.
Amphibious?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, okay, interesting. That's something they really think of.
Is Germany known for having amphibious tanks? I think Russia is, because like every single Russian tank is amphibious, a Russian light tank. Is it the same for Germany? Am I crazy? What German tanks are amphibious? Or light tanks, I guess. Or Italian? Is the Centauros amphibious? Is the Dardo amphibious? I don't even know.
Wow, man, that's cool. That's why this one looks like it has, you know, the missiles and maybe a smaller gun. Has a real
279,
long body,
run!
looking like the Italian. A round looks like it went above it and exploded. Are there kinds of rounds that you can fire from a tank where it's not necessarily meant to hit directly, but maybe near it and then explode or something like that?
So different rounds are made. Some rounds you have to make take out bunkers, and some rounds are even made for helicopters. Helicopters are not something you want to fight if you're that close to them. You do not want to be in the eyesight of a helo at all.
Okay.
That's the worst. But there are rounds that are made for that. 9 times out of 10, mission is if you see enemy.
No, he said in real life. He said he has been around German tanks in real life, and he said they really like to have their tanks float. So like all their tanks float, he said.
Air, you digress. You get out of there. And at that point, they're just playing with, because they're like, okay, you're not going to shoot me down.
The only, at this point, my experience is only War Thunder. So I'm like, okay, what German tanks in War Thunder can swim? It's like the Strela and the Osa. Can any other German tanks swim? Am I crazy? The BMP-1? These aren't German tanks though. They're Russian tanks or Soviets. Like modern German tanks. The Luchkan. There you go.
They can shoot you from miles out.
You know, it's funny. It's like, you know, in a lot of games like StarCraft.
Yeah, he's been in Germany. He's been stationed in Germany.
And that do well or worse against certain other units. So it looks like it's kind of the same kind of thing in real life. A tank has a purpose. It has certain weapons and certain advantages and disadvantages that can do well against certain troops or vehicles, but maybe not so well against others.
Right. Definitely true.
Oh, wow.
This looks like a artillery gun.
Yeah. So
Whole rate production.
it looks like it's got a big old boy gun on there.
Maybe 155 millimeter.
This definitely looks like World War II. It's a rolling box on tank
Artillery
treads.
gun. Definitely would not want to be in battle with that.
It looks like it has a very specific purpose. It's got one gun. It's a long body, big boxy body in the back. I wonder what that back flap is for, that back hatch, it almost looks like.
Maybe true air or it's damaged.
Yeah, something like that maybe. Ooh.
Taking a lot of damage though, right?
Yeah. Maybe the advantage of this one's got a big old gun.
I'll
Maybe
be
it's
using
not as maneuverable. It doesn't have a lot
tanks,
of, doesn't look
classic.
like there's other guns sticking out. No gun ports.
More like an ambush vehicle. Saying you see the shrubs around there.
Oh yeah. They got the camouflage. You do any kind of
For our friends, if you don't know, this tank is completely made up and not real.
camouflage for anything that you ever
It's-
did?
it's
You
a
have to,
War
like,
Thunder
get
tank.
some tree branches and put them on there or whatever?
Oh, of course. So rule of thumb, when you do the tree branches, you're supposed to get the tree branches that are falling around you.
Oh,
you don't want to
similar
pull.
to the surround.
Right. You don't want to get tree branches from the trees that are the healthy tree branches.
Oh,
So
okay.
you want to get the dead shrubbery from around you, put it on your vehicle, then you want to cover up your tracks as well. You want to make it look like nobody's came through in that area.
Well, that makes sense because you're on the ground. You're a tank that's on the ground. So you would have to be something that's at your level, not
Right.
like the healthy trees up above.
So, you know, if you get an axe out, you start chopping trees down, they're going to see, hey, that was just recently cut.
Whoa.
That's actually scary.
You ever have to do any kind of heavy terrain traversal?
Yes, that's very scary. The reason why is the vehicles flip.
Yeah, you're right.
That's your main concern. You don't want your vehicle to flip over.
This guy's going through the water right now. Do you have contingencies about what you do
I flip
if
all
your
the time in
tank
War
should have
Thunder,
to
man.
flip?
It's
So
usually
if you
fine.
flip, what you're supposed to do is it
Oh, worry,
turns
man.
over. The gunner is supposed to traverse the tank manually. The turret and the hole is the bottom of the tank.
Uh-huh.
The hole will still move.
Okay.
So you can move it and you align it and everything will align underneath the driver's hat. You're supposed to get out from the driver's hatch.
The driver's hatch. Okay.
You turn it really, really fast and then everyone goes to the driver hole hatch. Because in theory, the tank is up, hole's up, turret is in the mud or flipped over, so you're above the water.
Okay. But definitely don't want to flip.
No, you don't.
Oh, really? Is the turret drive strong enough to turn the entire body of the tank? I thought that would be way too heavy for it.
Don't want to flip. If anything on this tank is familiar, look at the gun on it.
Yeah.
That gun is the same one that's used on the Abrams.
Yeah, I was gonna say it almost looks like an A. Wow. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of reverse engineering.
2A6? No, wait, isn't 2A6 L55? Hold up! Isn't 2A6 L55? Is there any Abrams that uses L55? Wrong. Am I sounding stupid there? 2A6 is L55, right? Abrams don't use L55. Not yet, at least. No?
If anything on this tank is familiar, look at the gun on it.
Yeah.
That gun is the same one that's used on the Abrams.
Yeah, I was gonna say it almost looks like an A. Wow. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of reverse engineering, a lot of design stealing and innovation.
Reverse engineering, design stealing. My brother in Christ, Germany and America, they're allies. They share this. Germany did not steal, the Abrams gun. Relax. I know America's amazing, but the Bundeswehr did not steal the Abrams gun. What the hell are you saying?
Gun on it.
Yeah.
That gun is the same one that's used on the Abrams.
Yeah, I was gonna say it almost looks like an A. Wow. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of reverse engineering, a lot of design stealing and innovation. Looking at, well, that looks like a good idea. I think we'll try that, you know?
That's f***ed up, bro. He's sitting here being like, oh yeah, the Germans, they reverse engineered the Abrams gun. But it's the exact opposite. It's the exact opposite. The Abrams gun is a derivative from the L44, the Leopard's gun. It went the other way. These Americans, dude, stealing German credits. Stop.
What do you think those circles are?
There could be engine access.
Okay.
In our tank, it's like a panel you pull. Their tank may be circles that either can stow away in the back of the hull, or they fold up to do your general maintenance, to help oil, transmission fluid, coolant. Believe it or not, these vehicles still need that.
Looks like he even got some flares on there on the side, maybe.
Oh yes, he has a big array of flares on the right-hand side.
Is he calling smoke launchers flares? What is going on? Why is he calling smoke launchers flares? Did they call smoke grenades flares? Is it just a tank commander? What is going on?
Everything's low profile and tucked.
Yeah, it looks super low profile. What do you like about this game as opposed to something like World of Tanks?
I like how when it shows you who got damaged inside the vehicle.
Okay, the detail of the damage.
Right.
Yeah, I love that up on the right-hand side. Yeah.
It explains it because it shows you, like I spoke about earlier, the different rounds we use. It shows you what the round is actually doing to the inside occupants, which is pretty spot on.
Can you get taken out pretty quick in this game? It looks like you can get, man, if you get a wrecked hit or something, it can knock the crew out or something, you're done.
Right, so you see he's hiding, but he was able to find him and he's firing at him. Yes, he has a main battle, like a heavy battle tank.
When you're in the tank, like do you train for that kind of stuff, like to stick and move, like you fire a round and then maybe you move over here and you fire like maybe another round or something like that?
So depending on the mission,
Are they talking about Dead Space? Whoa. Are they talking about Dead Space?
you're in
Out
a
there.
BP battle position, so you want to tuck into your battle position. You're covered around dirt or even maybe barriers. You want to come up, come down, come up and come down. Now, if something happens where you have to leave your BP, then yes, you're going to try to make another BP, or you're going to find somewhere where you're higher up. You want to look down on your targets and fire in and push back because the gun can only go up so high.
You want that high ground.
Different tactics, yeah. Kill box, we call it, when you're high ground, low ground.
Okay.
Low ground, you have more odds of getting killed, getting fired upon.
Oh, okay.
So this is actually a cool vehicle, the 2S6.
Russian?
It's a Russian radar vehicle.
Oh, it's a radar vehicle?
Right, so it's made to take out anti-air from miles away.
Got a
Bro, they say so much weird stuff. This 2S6, our Russian vehicle, it's a radar vehicle. It's made to take out anti-air from super far away. Bro, what? It's a Soviet tank, first of all. That's a small thing, though. It's still used by Russia. A radar vehicle? I don't know. Used to take out SPAA? Bro.
Oh, okay.
So this is actually a cool vehicle, the 2S6.
Russian?
It's a Russian radar vehicle.
Oh, it's a radar vehicle?
Right, so it's made to take out anti-air from miles away.
Got a radar.
He doesn't say. SPA says it was made to take out anti-air. What?
Radar, it's got like what, missiles and stuff on it?
Missiles, extremely fast machine gun. It's armed to the teeth to fight air vehicles.
Now, what is a trophy system?
The trophy system,
there's his
pretty
air
much
vehicles,
every
okay.
country's design of a trophy system can either be for,
He might just be misspeaking.
The trophy system.
the trophy system, pretty much every country's design.
Trophy system? What? Why are we talking about the trophy system? Why are we talking about the trophy system now? Hold up. Let me go back. Why are we talking about the trophy system now?
Oh, okay.
So this is actually a cool vehicle, the 2S6.
Russian?
It's a Russian radar vehicle.
Oh, it's a radar vehicle?
Right, so it's made to take out anti-air from miles away.
Got a radar and it's got like what, missiles and stuff on it?
Missiles, extremely fast machine gun. It's armed to the teeth to fight air vehicles.
Now, what is a trophy system?
The trophy system,
He just randomly asked, what is a trophy system?
pretty much every country's design of a trophy system can either be for, rockets, missiles, certain rounds, but it's a deterrent to keep the crew safe. Grenades.
It's a self-defense thing. Okay.
So as you see right there how fast
It's a
it's
deterrent.
firing, that's
Yeah.
actually how fast it actually fires.
That's awesome. There's something magical about a fast, rapid-fire machine gun.
See how the gun goes up? It's made to go in the air and come up all the way up to fire at helicopters and even aircraft.
This is somebody you'd want with you if you did have helicopters or something like that in the area.
Oh yes, definitely.
Jets even, you think?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Lock on missiles with them.
Wow.
When I was stationed in Fort Irwin at the training center there, see, look, there it is on a jet.
Nice.
See how it's locked on?
Yeah,
Bam.
you got him.
Aircraft destroyed, and it has that radar to find them. When I was stationed there, we used to use this vehicle. I was on this vehicle, a mock-up version of it. It had the same type of fixtures, but it didn't fire it.
Oh, okay.
It was more of a prop, but your job was to fire at Apaches, fast mover vehicles, jets, and you'd have to call the grid coordinates, and then you'd pop flares and have fun. It was just like shooting the game right now.
Nice, nice.
What is the question of life? I need the answer on them. I think they might be able to answer it.
The Russian tank combat turbine, we're talking about the engine. Different kinds of engines.
Isn't it for T-72? It's the T-80. The T-80 has turbine engine, right?
What does the Abrams have?
So the Abrams uses a jet engine.
A jet engine?
Yeah, so the Abrams uses a Rolls-Royce jet engine. It's a custom engine. They use it in the Apache as well. So
Nice.
it's a nice engine.
Rolls, baby. Russians, man, always bigger.
The T-80B.
Oh, you see you got the different rounds along the bottom that you can use? Okay.
So you see the penetration on them.
Yeah. I love the little timer, the reload timer, how it's building up.
Makes it realistic.
Because you got somebody, you got to reload it.
Right, yeah.
I love the reload timer. Makes it realistic. I love those in real life reload timers. My favorite.
Yeah. Can you aim down sights? I mean, like, what's the looking down? Oh, you got him. Can you look down? Is there like a way to view, like when if you're the gunner?
So you have a small sight, it's about 2 inches wide.
That's
called a
realistic.
gunner primary sight, GPS system you call it. And you have a big little screen down here called a biog. And it's
You have a big little screen. He says so much weird stuff. You have a big little screen. Why did he say the complete opposite?
inches wide, called a gunner primary sight, GPS system you call it. And you have a big little screen down here.
A big little screen. Oh, did he call it a GPS system? What? It's a GPS system? Wait, what?
A way to view, like when if you're the gunner.
So you have a small sight, it's about 2 inches wide, called a gunner primary sight, GPS system you call it.
Oh, okay, that's my mistake. Gunner primary sight. It was like, what?
You have a big little screen down here called a biog. And it's open, it's just...
What's the acronym for big little screen? What's the acronym for big little screen? No, he didn't. No, nothing. That's not even that bad. But guy said Abrams uses the same gun as Leopard 26. I don't trust that guy anymore. No, he said the Germans stole and reverse engineered the Abrams gun. That's what he said. He said the Germans reverse engineer and stole the Abrams gun.
It's looking like this. Your eyes are big and you're looking like that. It's like a big screen and you're just playing with it.
Oh, okay.
A lot of us
It's
use
even
that when
worse.
being lazy, but you want your eye trained on the gunner primary sight, so it's more accurate. It's faster. So here he is taking out air
Oh,
targets.
wow. He's got a machine gun with him? No, good shot.
It's actually pretty hard to do. Kudos to him.
Oh, looks like it all like a Huey. All right.
Yeah, Black Hawk.
Yeah.
Did he call it a black hole?
Gameologists, I've had such an amazing time hanging out with Shelby Bragg. Thank you so much for coming in and sharing your expertise.
Thank you,
What did
Shelby.
you think about War Thunder?
War Thunder was amazing. I like the fact that War Thunder had so many realistic points.
Yeah.
Is this sponsored? Is this sponsored by War Thunder? I love War Thunder, man. I play it every day. This has to be sponsored,
That
right?
reminded me of being in a tank.
You were talking about the detail as far as where the round is hitting and what it's doing to affect like the crew inside of the armor plating and stuff like that. I dig that. I dig that level of detail.
I
It
dig
showed
that.
you
I
like
love
the
that.
round hit, how it take out a crew. Some games don't do that. Tank just blows up. This one showed you why the tank blew up. So that was quite interesting.
Folks, we hope you enjoyed this episode of Total Recoil. If you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and head over to Gameology's Facebook and YouTube page. If you want to hang out with me a little bit more, check out me and Cameron at Shift Fire on
I
YouTube,
wanted to
where
be
we
on this.
explore and appreciate all things military and firearms culture. Or you could go and check out the Pop Culture Field Manual podcast. If you want to hang out with me a little bit more, head over to twitch.tv/myhappyself. And Shelby, where can they get a hold of you online?
So if you want to get a hold of me, you can find me on Instagram at Mr.Cali_400.
Thanks for joining us, Shelby.
Thanks for having me.
Folks, take
Thank you,
care.
Shelby.
Thanks for joining us, Callie. Sorry.
I don't think it is sponsored, man. Leave him a link to it. They don't even have a link to it. It's not sponsored, man. They didn't mention it a single time. It's not sponsored, man. What? That's crazy work. I mean, respect to him, I guess. Okay, viewers. If you enjoyed this video, check out Shelby's Instagram. Follow Steamy's Twitter and Twitch. And if you want more of me, twitch.tv/SteamySnuggler.